Alright guys, Nintendo just had its big Mario Kart World Direct, which was about 16 minutes long, and I think I figured out why they're charging $80 for this game. But first, let's go over the Direct and what Nintendo had to show off. So Nintendo started the Direct by showing off some of the new courses coming to the game. They showed off the Mario Brothers circuit, which has like a desert-like theme. It has like a giant mountain curve you can drift around. They then showed off Crown City, which seems to be their version of San Fran. It even features a red bridge in the background, similar to the Golden Gate Bridge. Funny enough, I think Nintendo actually has a store opening this year in San Francisco as well. Next, they showed off the Salty Speed Rail, which resembles Venice with its water canals. Then they showed off Starview Peak and Ice and Snow Course, what looks to be like some kind of giant tower in the middle you can drift around. Lastly, for new courses, they showed off Boo Cinema, a haunted movie theater course that features a cool effect that puts a filter over the game, making it look like a classic horror movie. They also announced that some old courses will be making a return to the game, such as Toad's Factory, Wario Shipyard, and Peach Beach. And more classic courses will be reimagined in the game, and you can race them during the day or night. Then they showed off the characters, and the usual suspects are all here. We have Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Peach, etc. For new characters, they showed off Goomba. How he drives a cart with no hands is anybody's guess. Spike, another recurring enemy from the Mario Brothers franchise. I believe he made his debut back in Super Mario Bros. 3, I believe. And the internet's favorite cow. They then showed off the two main modes in the game, Grand Prix and Knockout Tour. Both modes can have up to 24 players participate in it. Grand Prix will feature a ton of different cups. They showed off the Mushroom, Flower, and Star Cups with more to follow. Each cup will feature 4 different courses to compete in. Knockout Tour is a new mode in the game. It is a race where after each checkpoint you'll see a number flashing, and if you get to that checkpoint with the number flashing and you're lower than that in the race where the standings are, you'll automatically be knocked out of the race. And as the race goes on, it only gets more intense, and if you win, you get this cool crown to wear. After that, they showed off some of the new items coming to the game, like the coin shell, a golden shell that you can throw in front of you that spawns coins you can collect, but if you screw it up, other players can pick up those coins. The ice flower, which works just like you think it would, throw it at your enemy and it freezes them in their tracks. You can now use the hammer in the game, so what you'll do is when you get the power up, you'll throw it. It can hit a driver, and if it misses, it'll actually stick into the course for a little bit before it disappears, and other drivers can run into it and get knocked out. After that, they showed off the Mega Mushroom, which allows your player to become a giant, allow you to run over the other players in the game. The Feather, which enables you to jump in the air and dodge attacks. And lastly, for items, they showed off Kamek, who in the footage turned a bunch of the characters into a little charging chuck. Apparently he'll have other things he can do as well. Next, they showed off some support features like smart steering, which makes sure you don't drive off the course. They then showed off the ability to control the cart with the Joy-Con 2. You can hold it and you can tilt it for motion control to steer. And if you buy the Joy-Con 2 steering wheel, you can put the Joy-Con in it and steer it for a little bit more immersion. After that, they showed off the ability to drive to a fast food place, which I think is in free roam. The place is called Yoshi's, which offers a different variety of food. Nintendo is calling it Dash Food, and each food item unlocks a different outfit for your character. We see Mario get a cheeseburger, and when he eats it, he gets a new costume. It looks like a red jacket, jeans, and no hat. We also see Peach eat some sushi, and her costume turns into a kimono. So it looks like there's a bunch of these Yoshi places in the game to find and unlock all these different costumes for your characters. After that, they showed off some of the new tricks coming to the game. So now you can hold the drift button while moving forward. It charges up your charge jump, which allows you to jump over objects, grind on power lines, and dodge attacks. You can also jump towards a wall and wall ride it now. And they showed off a new feature called Rewind, which allows you to rewind your character in a game. But say you're in a race and you're in first place and you hit the rewind button, well, you go back, but the race still goes on. So you're going to lose that first place spot. So it seems like it's pretty much useless in an actual race, but could be fun and come in handy while exploring the world. After that, they showed off some more modes coming to the game, like time trials, where you can race by yourself against the clock for the best time. You can also go online and race against other people's ghost data, which they call, which is basically just trying to beat someone else's time online. Versus mode, where you can customize the rules of the race. You can now have 24 drivers compete in teams of 2, 3, or 4. After that, they showed off these battle modes with Balloon Battle and Coin Runner. So with Balloon Battle, each person has 5 balloons on the back of their cart. The object of the mode is to pop all balloons on the opponent's cart, and Coin Runner's objective is to collect the most coins. After that, they showed off the free roam, the open world aspect of the game, where you can just drive around the world. They showed off the ability to drive in a snow area, a desert area, and even on the sea. They also showed us some activities you can do while in free roam. You can find a P-switch, hit it, and collect the blue coins. You can go around and find some rare coins that are scattered throughout the world, or you can go and find these panels you unlock by running over them. They have like a question mark on them, or you can just simply drive around and enjoy the view. The game also offers local wireless play, with 8 switches being able to connect and play. They also showed off the ability to find your friends in the world and meet up and hang out using the game chat with the built-in mic, and the optional camera, which can capture up to 4 faces. So that was a quick recap of the Mario Kart World Direct, and I'm glad I did not wake up early for this because it really didn't didn't have anything to show off that screams that I need to buy this game at launch. It just looks like a big Mario Kart Deluxe expansion to me. I don't know. I really haven't paid attention to this series since Mario Kart 64. I played a little bit of Deluxe when it launched for the Switch back in 2017, but not a lot of it. The new characters seem a little dull to me, and the open world, aka free roam, looks very boring. They showed off collecting the rare coins, collecting the blue coins from hitting the P-switch, but they didn't show off what you get for collecting these items. I don't know, to me it just seems like Mario Kart 8 with some extra features. I understand why people will pay $80 for this game, because they will pay $80 for this game. While many will bitch and complain about the price, when the game launches, they're going to want something to justify the purchase of their $450 console. You'll hear their complaints, but you'll see the same people lined up to buy it. Nintendo has a team dedicated to analyzing pricing and determining how much they can charge for this game. They must believe they can get away with this price point. I also expect this game to have paid DLC, and you can bet the next mainline Mario and Zelda game will be $80 too. Right now, it feels like Nintendo is more focused on maximizing profits than providing value to customers. After all, Doug Bowser, the president of Nintendo America, previously worked as an executive at EA, so he knows a thing or two about maximizing revenue from customers. I think Nintendo didn't think people would get this pissed off at the price of Mario Kart World because Mario Kart 8/Deluxe sold 70 million copies. And the Switch is on its way to becoming the most sold console ever, so I think Nintendo's like, these people love our products, they'll pay whatever it costs with a smile on their face for our new product. It really reminds me of PlayStation during the beginning era of the PS3. So when everyone became upset with the price of Mario Kart World, they're like taken by surprise by it and we're like, oh shit, we got this hands-on event now. This is going to be the main talking point, so I think to address it and move past it real quick, they're like, oh boy, just wait until you see this Mario Kart World Direct. It's going to be great, and boom, that shuts up the media and they could talk about other things. When this Direct came out, Nintendo didn't have to speak to the press about it or answer any more questions about it. They can kind of just stay quiet until June 5th. Maybe do a talk show before launch. Probably Jimmy Fallon again, where they won't face any more criticism about the price of games. It'll just be one big puff piece. Let me know if you plan on picking up the Switch 2 at launch and if you're going for the Mario Kart World bundle. And if you can't get the bundle, will you just buy a Mario Kart World? I'm probably going to get the Switch 2 at launch, but I have no interest in Mario Kart. I am much more interested in Donkey Kong and Metroid, so make sure to like and subscribe for more Nintendo content. Bye guys.